Stand by. 3, 2.
This is Grandmaster Tommy T. Winston. I'm here in San Francisco at the Mini Park to do a Tai Chi demonstration. I'll do some self-defense, and this is connected with the health and wellness. I'm the chairman of the health and wellness of the 100 Black Men organization. But I want to bring to the community the benefit of just exercising and keeping in shape. And they can do it through, I don't care what age they are, they can do it through Tai Chi. Tai Chi will get this blood circulation, they'll get some movement, and they'll have the opportunity to revitalize themselves. I've been involved in the whole realm of the martial arts for 40 years, and it did me worlds of good. So I just want to bring that to the community and let them know the health part of Tai Chi and physical fitness. I don't care what age you can do something. You know, you can't walk very good, but you can move your arms, or you know how. And I will teach them breathing. Breathing is important. How to breathe, and if you learn how to control your breathing, you can regulate the rest of your body.
And where we at now?
We at the Mini Park on Fillmore in San Francisco. It's the Mini Park. I guess it's between what's this? Between
Golden Gate and Turk.
Between Golden Gate and Turk.
Is this going to be a continuing series?
This is going to be a continuous series. I'm going to have some at the new edition. Used to be old Oshis. I will be doing classes there, but I'm going to do a variety of martial arts class. Self-defense, I'll be doing some Tai Bo, and I'm going to be doing some Tai Chi classes there from all age range, from 6 to 86. Yeah.
Will your prices be reasonable?
The prices will be reasonable. We'll negotiate on them, but it's going to be very reasonable. What I'm going to do, and especially going to have a special class for women to show them defense against rape, attacks, and just common self-defense techniques that they didn't think about using. And I'm going to show them how to use certain weapons that they dispose of. When I say weapons, I mean you're walking down the street. If you got your keychain, your keys, I'm going to show them how to use the key. For example, and I'll just show you an example of the keys. Everybody probably have keys. If you use the keys, if you grip this keys like that, that becomes a very deadly weapon. You can strike, you can punch, you can do a lot of things with that.
You okay? He know his stuff.
Yeah. I'm pulling it, and I'm just showing you. But the keys, you can use a pen, a pencil for special self-defense techniques. So you can use all these to control your environment around you. And I will be putting on these classes at the old, it used to be old Yoshis complex. And today I'm just going to give them an introduction to what we're going to be having, the classes we're going to be having over there. And after I do my Tai Chi, I'll do a brief self-defense demonstration. I have one guy supposed to be coming, ex-wrestler that wrestled back in the days. He's supposed to be coming. He's going to be like my demo if he gets here. He lives in Fairfield. Hopefully he gets here in time. Okay.
What's your name, sir, for me?
My name is, I'm Grandmaster Tommy T. Winston. I'm one of the few grandmasters black grandmasters in the United States, in the world. I was inducted into the Black Belt Hall of Fame in 2011 down in L.A. And during that ceremony, they had some of the, what they call the heavy hitters that came to give me my plaques and things. Steven Seagal, Jackie Chan, the guy that does, the cowboy that does Texas Rangers. Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
All of them was involved in the ceremony, and that was August of 2011. tell you, I was very surprised when I got it because I got an official letter to go down there. But I've been practicing the arts I got in when I was in the military. I started in Japan. I studied some in Korea and in China during my military days. One other thing, when I got involved, I was boxing. I was boxing in the Army. I had won the lightweight championship at 135 pounds. So when I got to Japan, I didn't know anything about karate. My first master was Master Yamaguchi. He was well known. It's called the Cat, and he was deadly. And he came and he saw me in the gym over in Tokyo, and he said, "You're very good with your hands." I was hitting the speed bag and the heavy bag, and actually it was at the height when Ali first won his heavyweight championship. He said, you use your hands like Ali." I said, "Well, I ain't no Ali. I didn't know Muhammad Ali." He said, "Well, can you use your feet and your legs?" And I didn't know what he was really talking about. And I was sarcastic. I said, "I can kick a soccer ball or football." He said, "No, come down to my dojo." Make a long story short, I went down there after I got off of duty on the base, and I started training with him. And he converted me into a kickboxer because of my boxing skills. And I was the only non-Asian to win a championship. I won a championship over there in 1968, and I held it for 8 years. I fought in Asia, I fought in Australia, I fought down in Mexico. The only reason I didn't further during that time, it was no money in kickboxing. You know, the money was in the convention boxing. And, and you take a beating, your legs take a beating. I got scars on my leg. I fought Muay Thai up in Thailand, and that's why I won my title. I won the title up in Bangkok, Thailand, and I happened to be the only black over there at the time that was competing on that scale. Any more questions? Yeah. And I want to really bring this training that I had to the community. And what I found out, a lot of people think the Asians got a monopoly on this martial arts. You know, you see the Chinese out there in the park doing Tai Chi and all the movement, but they don't have and let me just make something clear. The martial arts didn't start over in China, and it didn't start over in Korea. It started in Africa. Way back in the days, you see the Watusi warriors doing the spear and doing all the moves. That was a form of the martial arts. It came over to Eastern Asia, and then the Chinese and things, they picked it up. But the martial arts really started, what we know as karate, judo, jiu-jitsu, started back in Africa.
Well,
so a lot of people don't think everybody's familiar with the movie with Bruce Lee and all that. See, that's what they look at. They don't look at the brothers, the Watusi warriors that started. When you see them with the spears and when they got the movement, the strikes, and then it came down when they was bringing them over here. When the slave trade, when they was bringing them over here on the ships, what had happened? A lot of the ships stopped in Brazil, and you got the Brazil type of while you see them moving. But what they had to do was to do it in a dance, so those slave masters wouldn't kill them. They see them out there, but it was all self-defense. You see them moving and going down, and they got very vicious in their strikes. They could strike you, you wouldn't know it. What we called, and they named it after, they had the lion claw. But bam, the claw and stuff. So that originated way many years ago. And it started with, when the slave ships stopped these various islands in Brazil and Jamaica, stuff like that. So I got involved. In fact, 4 years ago, I went to I went to Brazil, and I got involved. They do the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a lot of that came over when it started the mixed martial arts. The Gracie brothers brought it over here, and that's it. But my concept is they do a lot of ground fighting, locks, control. You can break the wrist very easy. You move and the Tiger Claw. Yeah, all those type of moves. So,
Master T.
yeah. So I've been involved over 40 years. Over 40 years, I competed. I competed until I got 55. I'm 77 now.
Did they do a lot of capoeira back in the
Capoeira. Yeah, that's what the Brazilians, the blacks that stopped in Brazil, they did capoeira. You know, capoeira. You move, it looks good, but you can't touch it over. I mean, the form is so beautiful. Yeah,
It is.
yeah,
I love-
yeah. Capoeira. Yeah,
I love that.
yeah. Those moves, and it got very now like what I'll be doing today. I'll be just doing some of the moves, show you just some of the Tai Chi moves. Tai Chi is an inner move. Right? What you're doing is taking your energy and you putting it all into your move. But also it works on the circulation system. You get your blood going. You just move, and a lot of people say you don't have to do those fancy kick. You know, you don't have boom and like that. I can pull it. I can pull it. Don't worry about it like that. But I'll be showing them basic type of moves, just to get the blood circulating, get the moves going, and all like that. And in fact, and I'll be showing you something here. Just a second.
yeah, I got about 35 years ago.